We are live.
We are live.
Hey guys, hello, hello, hello. Miranda. Everyone's waiting. Mabuhay.
Mabuhay.
It is a pleasure.
Mahal kita.
You know the word nahal kita, right? There's. Hey guys, hello, Miranda. There's a lot of folks. Say hello to the Philippines.
Hello.
Mabuhay.
Mabuhay. I
Mabuhay.
just said it, of course.
We're glad to have them here in our show. I know you guys have a lot of questions. We limited to 3 questions
Oh, we have 3 questions from the audience.
from the audience.
Okay, let's go.
All right, Project Nightfall. Right, welcome to the Philippines.
Thank you.
What are you guys wanting to do here, and what is Project Nightfall?
Speak first.
Okay, it's Project Nightfall Philanthropy.
This is what we promote today.
We
yes?
are here specifically for our link to the blockchain, which is our charity that's going to be on the Metaverse. It's currently being built, and we're here to talk about how transparency is so important in the charity world, and that's our unique selling point as a social media charity. So that's why we're here, and that's why we're promoting our charity.
Yes, exactly. I think it's so important that charity work is transparent.
Yeah.
And that's why we are so passionate about this technology, because only blockchain allows us to really be accountable
You
for
can
what we
see
do
where
with the money.
every single cent of
Exactly.
yours goes to, which usually people are like, oh,
But you can
I
trace that,
donated,
right?
I donated, but I don't really know where my money went. That's something a lot of people say about charities, and so charities have been
Yeah.
getting a bad rep, but
Which
now...
is kind of a breakthrough from
Yeah.
a technology perspective, because
Exactly.
it kind of saves you time to monitor where does it go, who got it, etc., etc.
I think if you really, really care about what you're doing as somebody who has a charity, this is great. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So the end in mind is to become a charity in the metaverse.
Yeah,
Is there a specific group of folks you guys want to reach out from a charity perspective, or
Well-
is there a specific group?
First of all, let's be honest, because you have an audience that is very versed in our space.
Sure.
This year, and especially the past 2 months or so, is not time to promote Metaverse.
Yeah.
I am very excited about being here because I see a lot of people being optimistic and passionate about our space. But overall, we are reserving it for next year to really start pushing, because this year it's tough to connect charity and Metaverse together because
Yeah.
people are very misinformed and they think that Metaverse is like owned by Mark
Everything
Zuckerberg.
is like interchange
It's
for
just not the
them.
right timing, so
Yeah.
we wait for the next year, and we built our headquarters inside the Metaverse called TCG World. So
TCG World.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of
Whoever's
the
watching.
best
Miranda,
metaverses.
TCG World, TCG World.
Yeah.
I
most
encourage you to
advanced
check.
ones,
It's
yeah.
it's built on Unreal Engine. It's a very good looking metaverse, and I think why I believe in them and overall we need more of these projects is that the only way for our space to be successful is when we have a mass adaptation.
Okay.
Right now,
Aegon, please hold this for me. Sorry to interrupt
yes.
you. Go ahead.
Right now things are not ready yet. They don't look good. They're too complicated,
It's too new.
too new,
Yeah.
and they're not friendly towards the regular people. We try to work with people who simplify and who try to bring regular people into the space, so the Web3, I estimate 4 to 7 years from now, will take off.
But just to circle back to your question, I just wanted to say that our focus will always be to reach people who are generally neglected. Like in the charity space, in the world of giving back, you see a lot of places where like basically they're sexy causes.
Yeah.
It's sexy to go to this place because it's trending about how bad it is there right now.
Right.
We want to reach people that are neglected. That will always be our focus. People who are
Okay.
not getting attention.
The unpopular causes,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, that,
So,
that need help.
My community, the global Miranda Minor community, wishes you guys all the best.
Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you
Can
for
you
wishing
say hello
as well.
to the Miranda Miners?
Miranda
Hello,
Miners.
Miranda
How's it going?
Miners.
Hello, guys.
Coming
Okay.
live at you from Manila.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's asking you to kind of put the microphone a little bit
Closer. Okay. 1, 2. Night Farm.
Nightfall.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Awesome.
Someone said, okay, two more questions. Last 2 questions. Most of us are listening. Know that you guys are from Project Nightfall, but we want to ask you, can you share to us a couple of insights on who the real Aegon is and Sonia is? What should our listeners know about your background, personality, professionally, or both?
Say,
Questions in one.
the real Aegon. Well, honestly, by now it feels like Project Nightfall and Aegon is one thing. We are working so close together that it feels like it's the full identity. But in really easy terms, I am from Poland. I grew up in a very small town in Poland. In post-communist times, it was very like not big thinking and kind of gray. So all the way until 21, I never went anywhere. And my life really began at 21 when I left and I started pursuing this goal, this dream of actually impacting people in a good way and making people happier. So I like to say that my life started at 21, which means I'm 13 now.
And that makes me
12.
a pervert, basically.
And
No,
you?
but just to like add to that, Aegon is exactly what you see on the camera, right? Like he's the same person. He's probably louder on screen,
camera.
but that's who he is. That's who we are always. And I'm Sonia. I'm from Singapore. We are very similar in that we both met and connected on the fact that we want to impact the world individually, and what's better than coming together to impact the world. So that's a little bit about me.
If you cut me in half, the other half is Sonia, basically. So that's a easy.
I could say the same.
It's an easy way. Yeah.
The last question is,
Okay.
any message to the Filipino community about all of my listeners are cryptocurrency lovers, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, all the spaces. Any message you'd like them to give to the wider community who's not in this conference hall today? Anything you'd like to say, please say that to our community who's watching right now.
I think I would just say be patient and keep learning more. Like Philippines, like so many of you are already fairly well versed, but my personal advice would just be to be patient, because this is definitely going to take off, but to keep educating yourself so you don't get confused with the scam or the fake news, or you don't interchange things and you really know what you're talking about, because this is going to become mainstream, and then you're going to be the pioneer who knows everything, as opposed to someone who's trying to get to know now when it's already taken off. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly what Sonia said, and also two different levels of people in the crypto space. For people who are only entering and are beginning, one thing I have to say is don't follow the hype, follow the knowledge and educate yourself, because hype, we've seen a lot of moments of hype, and a lot of people who got in unfortunately lost, but you will only hear the ones who gained. So you always look at, I know how it is for us, we make videos and we have millions of followers. When people come to me to ask for advice, they already think of themselves as they are gonna have 10 million followers.
Right.
It doesn't happen to many people in the world, right? So I usually give
Unless
the
you're
advice
consistent.
to
You need
how
to
to
grind.
how to just have a nice job that will give you passion and you will love, and maybe not be the famous person, right? So that's the advice for people who are starting. And for people who are already higher and have knowledge and presence, please educate and help others, because we need more people who have no idea about this space to come in, get passionate, do it for the right reasons, and become independent. Because at the end of the day, the reason why our space was created and why we believe in it is to give people who don't have opportunities the opportunities. So if you are fortunate and privileged enough to already be in that space, don't keep it all for yourself. Bring a friend, tell your mom, I don't know, bring your brother, tell your friend, bring them in and give them the opportunities to educate themselves, because we believe that this is the future.
And to those specific group of people, I just want to say, stay humble.
Thank you
Please.
so much.
Yeah.
Yes. Thanks for reinforcing that.
Yeah.
And speaking of education, Miranda, please let's all support all my followers. Let's all support Project Nightfall.
Yes,
Thank you.
come
And
on.
Project Nightfall
Philanthropy.
Philanthropy.
Let's
Project
go.
Nightfall Philanthropy.
Thank
And
you.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Sure. Please also follow Miranda Miners.
Thank you
Let's
so
go.
much.
All the best, guys. You are on the other side somewhere. Nice to meet you.